If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that sub button for more amazing content. Now, let's jump straight into the video. What's good, YouTube? And it's your girl, Buffoonin1, bringing you guys yet another YouTube video. And today, I just wanted to get on here and make a little short video. Don't know how long it's going to go, but, we're just going to rant and just, whatever. Anyway, so Will Smith recently made a video that came out, what was it, yesterday or 2 days ago, pretty much apologizing for how he acted at the Oscars. And for those of you who, I guess, live under a rock and you don't know about what happened, pretty much, Chris Rock, made a joke about his wife, something along the lines of like G.I. Jane, and because her hair, and I guess she took offense to it because of her having alopecia. And Will Smith was laughing, like you could clearly see in the video, like he was laughing about it. He thought it was funny, I guess, or he took the joke, I guess you could say, more lighthearted than she did. Well, shortly after, he got on stage and then he just like slapped Chris Rock, and it was weird. Like it was just so random that I guess he got so upset, or he looked over at her and I think he saw how much it hurt her feelings, and then he just went up there and slapped Chris Rock. Nonetheless, yeah, I just feel kind of like this was needed because the whole slap took away from the Oscars, right? Like it took away from the night. That was the thing that they were talking about for like 2 weeks straight, over and over and over and over. And at the same time, it took away his Oscar that he won, It took away, I feel like, all that he worked for, because his acceptance speech, like, yeah, he went up there and he accepted his award, but I also feel like it was a sense of, like, I don't know, it made him look bad. I think he kind of lost some movie deals and certain other things. People started to kind of look at him differently, but nonetheless, I did get a chance to watch the video, and it was like he said, 3 months later, right? So he comes back 3 months later and he's apologizing for his actions and what he did, and pretty much stating to Chris Rock that Chris Rock, his mother, his brother, and his family. And then he apologizes to the people at the Oscar because he's like, yeah, this, in a sense, which it did. Like I said, it took away the Oscar, the other people that won, because his drama story was the highlight of the night. That was the biggest thing that was talked about. Do I think that the apology was sincere? I do think it was sincere, just because I feel like they were friends. But I also feel like, it's Hollywood. Like, like Will Smith's an actor. So I also feel like it's like, yeah, well, he had to post that. He needed to say something, because I feel like it was just going to keep hurting his career. For him to go that long, or just to never say anything is wrong. And then some people I saw in the comment section was like, oh, well, I don't know if Chris Rock's ever going to forgive him. He didn't say anything. Or like, 'cause in the video, he says that he reached out to him and he told, like, to talk. And he told him that when he's ready to talk, he'll reach out to him. The thing is that, like, a lot of y'all have to understand, too, because I know some people are, like, young that heard about this. Like, a lot of y'all have to understand, too, that just because you forgive somebody, right? Like, he probably forgave him. Like, he's probably over it in a sense, over the slap. He apologized, whatever, right? But that doesn't mean that you have to, like, hang with that person again. That doesn't mean that you have to be buddies. You can forgive somebody and move on from a situation, but never be close to that person. Think about, like, even in life, right? Like, a friend could do something to you that, or you thought they were your friend, and you could forgive them because, like how they say, you have to forgive people in order to move on. You can forgive them to move on, but at the same time, you don't have to be friends with them again. It's the same thing. Like, if you really think about it, Will Smith embarrassed Chris Rock on national television in front of, millions of people. How many people watch, the Oscars? Like the people that were there and the people that watch it at home. He embarrassed him in front of all these people. So he doesn't have to forgive. He forgave him, but he doesn't have to be friends with him. He doesn't have to want to associate himself with him. And in all reality, it probably would look kind of bad, like, oh, you just kind of got over what this man just did to you in front of live television. So it's also, I feel like, a publicity thing too. Like, how does it look to the public? Like, maybe he wants to hang back out with him. Maybe he would like to meet up, but it also just looks kind of bad. So you have to understand, it's like anything. Just because you apologize to somebody, and just because you tell somebody that, oh, I'm really sorry that I did this, I feel bad about this, it doesn't mean that that person has to want to be back in your life. People can forgive you, but that doesn't mean that they have to want to get back into your life. So you have to understand that. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have to really understand that. And like I said, Will Smith is still doing, like, I think, was it Bad Boys 4 movie? I think he's up for something else. So it's like anything, like I always say, this will pass. and which I think it has. And I think him making that video was great. I think him allowing for time to kind of go by, because I think if he would have made an apology video, like, you know, right off the jump, like a couple weeks later, I think people probably wouldn't have believed it. But the fact that he gave himself time to kind of like he said, 3 months later, he gave him time to think about it, really, you know, think about it. I think that and allow for people like the memes and the jokes to kind of, you know, die down. I think this is good. And it's Will Smith, like I said, like he's not going to be canceled like completely. I mean, I think some people may not want to work with him in the future, but at the same time, hell, the man's like a millionaire, you know? So it's like he still has a YouTube channel. YouTube didn't take his channel down, so that's another source of income that he can still make money from. I mean, hell, the video got its #1 trending, got over 2.2 million views. He just made a bunch of money just off of a video. What is it, 4-minute video or so, 4 or 5-minute video? So he's not gonna hurt. This is just another, I feel like, Hollywood stunt or Hollywood thing, and that people will look past it and be like, yeah, remember that time? Like, people will be talking about this a few years from now, saying, yeah, remember that time Will Smith slapped the crap out of Chris Rock on live television at the Oscars? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's gonna be one of those things. But yeah, it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. I do think the apology was sincere, though, and like I said, I do think the timing of it was great. So let me know your guys' thoughts about this down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll chat with you later. Peace, Fan Army.